Someone is talking to you with words. You know the language. You understand. Someone else is talking to you, but not with words. Do you understand the language? How does a proud artist speak, who in youth was famous, rich, and loved, but now has lost everything? In his self-portraits, what does he say about old age? About death? What's the difference in these two paintings? Not in what's being said, really, but in how it's being said, in the visual language. Much of the enjoyment of paintings comes from learning how the painter speaks. His language isn't words and sentences, but line, shape, and color. In good paintings, the lines are carefully planned and developed. Here, the lines help unify the painting and hold the different elements together. And keep the viewer's eye within the painting. Here, though, we've made the lines unrelated. The objects don't seem to fit together, and the lines accidentally lead your eye out of the painting. The flowing lines of the painting visually reinforce and repeat the idea, music. Often, the artist uses line to guide your eye throughout the painting and to call attention to the other elements he wants to emphasize. The artist can use line to suggest tension and violent action. Or he can use line to give a sense of movement and direction. Notice how the artist has used line here to pull the different elements together. How the man's arm is placed so it makes a continuous line with the side of the boat, or how this line is repeated throughout the painting. The artist can repeat and vary a line to create linear rhythm. The second element in the painter's vocabulary is shape. The shape is something like the filled-in outline or silhouette of objects. The bold, simple shapes make a pleasing pattern without details or color and serve as a strong foundation for the realistic details. Here, though, we've made the pattern of shapes less pleasing. the shapes seem isolated and not as well related. Individual details are organized here into two strong opposing diagonal shapes, balanced by three vertical shapes. The placement and relationship of the shapes are thought out and harmonious. Often, traditional painters extended shape to include all three dimensions. They were concerned with the relationships of volume or form. These painters strove for an illusion of recession, of deep space. It was as though the frame were a hole in the wall, a window, and the painting a view outside. Modern painters see a painting not as a window, but as a flat surface with paint on it. They're more concerned with flat shapes and shallow space. They feel that it isn't just the content or the real objects that make a painting, it's the skillful manipulation of abstract elements, like shape. Many abstract paintings don't have another subject. The shapes are the subject. Finally, a third element in the painter's vocabulary is color. And it's here, in color, that many modern painters differ from the old masters. Usually, in traditional paintings, the colors are closely related and subtle, the power of the painting coming from strong line and shape relationships. In many modern paintings, color is the most important element. When the color is removed, line and shape alone can't make the statement. A good painting, whether modern or traditional, uses particular colors to suggest its emotional meaning. The repetition of the reds, blacks, and whites creates a lively abstract color rhythm and contributes to the feeling of a happy wedding dance. Here, the artist has boldly divided his painting into two large opposing color masses. To integrate the work, he added fragments or reminders of each color in the other color mass. And so, using color, he unified the painting. Line, shape, and color. Three important tools in the visual language of painting. They are how the painter makes his statement. And the statement is a feeling, an emotion, a way of seeing that someone, the painter, hopes to share with you. Someone is talking to you.